we are going to do today? Well, I don't know yet. Why don't you tell me? Wait, first let me tell this to my viewers. Guys, you know what? 1 year ago, I made a video on how to make a homemade doll using a plastic bottle, and you guys showed so much love on that video. And I was getting so many requests to make more dolls like that from that 1 year. So I decided that now I'll just accept the request you guys were making, and you guys were commenting so nicely on that video that it just led me to make this today's video. So today I'm going to make part 2 of that video, which is again DIY homemade doll using plastic bottle, but this time you guys requested me to make the Indian version of the doll, so that's why I'm doing that today. Wow, seriously? How can you make a doll with a plastic bottle, and that's an Indian doll? Well, that's really easy. And in this video, I'll be explaining each and every steps to make your doll at home very easily and correctly. So without further ado, let's get on into the video. Let's go!
Hey guys, I'm so happy to share with you all that I am now a grapher at Graphy. Graphy is a mobile application by Unacademy that aims to revolutionize the global online learning industry. Basically, Graphy is like an audiovisual book with lots of chapters, and each chapter includes multiple pages. The main aim is to make learning a lot cooler, engaging and fun. In my Graphy, I'll be introducing you all to the basics of miniation. You'll learn everything about miniature crafts, right from their significance to creating gorgeous craft. Once you get my subscription, you'll get access to all the chapters including in it forever, and I promise you it will be fun and there will be a lot to learn. How to get my Graphy? Go to the App Store, Play Store or link in my description and download the app. Fill in your required details and log in. Search FunX or Shiba. Get my subscription and voila! So guys, what are you waiting for? Go download the app right now. For this you'll need cardboard, plastic bottle, paper clay, pretty fabrics, paints. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, I've taken this plastic bottle. Now to give this bottle a bit weight at the base, I'll just use these two thick cardboard pieces and basically circles, and I'll stick these two together so that it can give the perfect and desired weight I want for the doll to stand properly. And then afterwards, when your doll is done, you can add some more weight at the end. Like I did, I added another circle, and then I'll just use this cardboard over here as the upper body of the doll. So I'll be using my hot glue gun to stick this to the cap of the bottle. So first I'll do this with a cylindrical shape, and then I'll fold it using my fingers from the top. And then I'll cut it over here for the side hands. So once that is done, now I'll just take this old newspaper and I'll just use my fingers to crush it like this, and I'll stick it over here so that this cap can fill. So once this is done, you can see this is how it looks. After that, I'll take this white plain paper and I'll take this craft wire. I'll just start coiling it. So the coiling is very easy. So many of you people ask me about it, so this is how I do the coiling. And then I'll just take another white paper strip and I'll just fold it again on top of the coiling so that I get this thick part over here. Then I'll use again the old newspaper and I'll crush it over here like this. And then I'll poke this coiling inside it, so this will create the head. So this is how the head and neck looks right now. Once that is done, I'll use the other two coilings for the hands. And now you can give any sort of shape you want because it has craft wire in it, which is easily bendable also and very secured. So you don't have to worry about the hands and the posture. So you can give any sort of shape you want. Make sure you use the craft wire in it. And then I'll just stick these all 3 parts together to the body. Then I'll start applying paper clay onto the face. So paper clay makes this doll look very neat and clean, and also it's very light in weight. And again, it has another beneficial advantage, which is it gets dried super fast, only 24 hours and it gets dried. So now I'll just make the neck also with that. So you can see how it looks right now, and paper clay is super affordable too. If you don't know how you can make this, I've already made a tutorial on this on my channel. Make sure you check that out. It's very cheap and affordable, and you can easily make it at home. And after that, I'll use my sculpting tools to give the embossing effect near the eyes. And then I'll just take this cylindrical shape of paper clay for the nose, and I'll just use my fingers and also my tools to blend it correctly to the skin. So you just have to give the embossing effect near the eyes area, and also you have to make this 3D nose. Otherwise the mouth and the lip area is completely fine if you keep it as it is. You can easily draw it with paint, so you don't have to worry about it. And then I'll start with the ears as well. And then I'll start applying paper clay on the back side of the doll as well. And as you can see, my doll is slightly bent towards the front because it's of course Indian traditional doll and it's very shy, so it's bending the posture in front, as you can understand what I'm saying. And then you have to keep on applying paper clay till you get that perfect body of this girl. And also you have to apply paper clay on the hands to make the hands look little bit thicker. Guys, because of the craft wire, the hand is holding its shape wherever it is, and over here as you can see, I've made it a little more bendable, and this is the style I want this doll to be. You can absolutely play with different styles if you want. And then I'll just apply some more paper clay on the waist area. So once this is done, as you can see, this is how it looks right now. And after it gets dried, only within 24 hours, you can see it's very hard and also very light in weight. Now I'll start painting it. So for the skin, obviously I'll use the basic skin color acrylic paint, and don't worry if you don't have an acrylic paint in your house. You can easily use fabric paint instead of it. That will give also the perfect shine you want, and the perfect shine acrylic paint can give you. So fabric paint is another alternative, and you'll just paint the skin completely with this skin color shade. So I'm painting the tummy part as well, and once it's nice and painted, as you can see, I'll start painting for the head. So for the basic color, I'm using this dark brown shade for the hairs. So you just have to make the hairline, or you can say a wig cap. It's your choice. So I'm making the middle partition. You can absolutely do any sort of partition or style you want. And after doing that, as I told you that you don't have to make any mouth using sculpting tools, you can easily just paint it and draw it using Sharpie and paints. So that's what I'm doing over here for the face details. And as you can see, I'm giving the eyes shut down effect over here. So she's closing her eyes, very shy and very elegant, as you can see. So this is how it looks right now. The makeup is complete. Now for the dress, I've taken this golden velvet fabric over here because that's completely elegant and royal. And then I'll just cut these parts off. As you can see, this is how it looks right now, and this is the shape you actually need. So I've taken this. And now for the back side, I'll start for the back because the back front has to be very nice and perfect. So I'll do this again. And after doing that, I'll also stick the sleeves. So now once the sleeves are done, you can use this top as it is, but if you want to add more golden and shiny sparkly details, then you can easily take another mesh fabric which is golden in color, and you can add some more lacy golden effects to that. After that, for the base, the lower part of the dress, which is the lehenga, I'll just take this red fabric, very pretty red printed fabric, and I'll just use another golden lace on the ends, and then I'll stick these two parts together. And then as you can see, I've taken my needle and thread, and I'll just give it a light frill over here. So I'm going for the fishtail effect. So that's what I'm doing it over here. I'll not completely go from the waist, I'll go from the knee area, and then I'll just stick it and then close the frill again. So once that is done, now this is another part which will be attached from the waist. So this will give you the perfect fishtail effect which you want. And you can also create a normal lehenga if you want. There's no issues, but I decided to go with this style. Then I'll use these golden studs for the earrings. These are very huge for the doll. And then these are some glitter paper stripes for the bangles. After that is done, let's move on to the hair part. So I've taken this cardboard and I'll just roll this silk thread over and over again in this, and then I'll tie a knot. So once that is done, I'll take this out and then I'll cut it from the middle. So the knot will give you the partition, and it's very easy to make. So I'll start sticking it to the head now. And as I said, I'm using the middle parting, so the knot will go in the middle, one at the top of the other, as you can see this. Make sure you cover the head properly so that the head isn't very visible. So this is how it looks right now. The hair is now done. You can absolutely give any sort of cuttings. And then I made also the mangtika. After that, as you can see, I've applied some roses onto her hair, and then guys, this is the final doll, and it has nice dupatta also on her head. So isn't it very elegant? If you also like this video, please make sure give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon so that whenever I post a new video, you will be notified. Till next time, bye bye.